Have you ever wondered if faith has limits? Or if there are moments when nature itself listens? Picture a sea splitting open and then rejoining again. Today's story takes us to a moment where faith challenged reality. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're exploring one of the most powerful and unforgettable moments in the life of Prophet Musa when, by Allah's command and through unwavering faith, the sea itself was split in two. Prophet Musa, known as Moses in the Bible, holds a special place in Islam as one of the greatest prophets. His life is filled with trials, miracles, and lessons that continue to inspire believers even today. Among all these moments, the parting of the Red Sea stands as one of the most dramatic events in history. Trapped between the sea and Pharaoh's advancing army, Prophet Musa trusted completely in Allah's plan, and that trust changed everything. In this story, we'll look at how Prophet Musa rose as a leader, the hardships he endured, and how this incredible miracle not only saved the children of Israel but reshaped history forever. This is a story of faith over fear, courage in the face of despair, and the unmatched power of relying on Allah. Prophet Musa's mission begins. Prophet Musa was born during one of the darkest periods in history. Egypt was ruled by Pharaoh, a ruthless and oppressive king who enslaved the Israelites, forcing them into harsh labor and denying them basic dignity. Fearful of losing his power, Pharaoh ordered that every newborn Israelite boy be killed. During this time of terror, Musa was born. His mother, guided by Allah's inspiration, placed her baby in a basket and set it afloat on the river Nile, trusting completely in Allah's protection. The basket drifted to Pharaoh's palace, where it was discovered by his wife, Asiya. Moved by compassion, she persuaded Pharaoh to adopt the child. And so, Musa grew up in the very palace of his enemy, unaware of his true identity. As Musa matured, he learned that he was an Israelite. One day, while defending his people, he accidentally killed an Egyptian man. Realizing the danger he was in, Musa fled Egypt and sought refuge in the land of Madian. There, he lived for many years, married, and experienced a peaceful life. Yet, Allah had a greater mission waiting for him: the call from Allah. Years later, while traveling with his family near Mount Sinai, Musa noticed a mysterious fire in the distance. Curious and seeking warmth, he approached it unaware that this moment would change his life forever. From the fire, Allah spoke directly to Musa, choosing him as a prophet and assigning him a monumental task: to return to Egypt and confront Pharaoh. Musa was commanded to demand the freedom of the Israelites and challenge Pharaoh's false claim of divinity. Musa felt overwhelmed. He feared returning to Egypt and doubted his ability to speak clearly. Allah reassured him and appointed his brother, Harun, as his helper. Strengthened by divine support, Musa accepted his mission, setting the stage for a historic confrontation: the showdown with Pharaoh. Prophet Musa returned to Egypt with a clear message from Allah: Pharaoh must end the oppression of the Israelites and submit to the one true God. Pharaoh, blinded by arrogance, refused to listen. To prove the truth of his message, Musa performed miracles by Allah's permission. His staff turned into a living snake, and his hand shone with radiant light. Pharaoh dismissed these signs as magic and summoned his sorcerers to challenge Musa publicly. The sorcerers cast their illusions, but when Musa threw his staff, it became a real snake that devoured their tricks. Witnessing the truth, the sorcerers immediately believed in Allah. Enraged, Pharaoh threatened them with death. Despite repeated warnings, Pharaoh refused to release the Israelites. Allah sent plagues: blood, locusts, frogs, darkness, each a sign. Pharaoh begged for relief, promised freedom, and then broke his word every time. Still, Musa remained patient, trusting Allah's plan: the escape from Egypt. Eventually, Pharaoh allowed the Israelites to leave. Under the cover of night, Musa led his people out of Egypt. For the first time in generations, hope filled their hearts. But Pharaoh quickly changed his mind. Furious at losing his slaves, he gathered his army and chased them. The Israelites reached the shores of the Red Sea water before them, enemies behind them. Panic spread. Musa, calm and firm in faith, reassured them, "Indeed, my Lord is with me. He will guide me." Quran 26:62. The miracle of the sea parting. At Allah's command, Musa raised his staff and struck the sea. Instantly, the waters split apart, forming towering walls on both sides and revealing a dry path through the seabed. Musa led the Israelites across. It was a breathtaking miracle and impossible escape made possible by faith. As they crossed safely, Pharaoh ordered his army to follow. Once the Israelites reached the other side, Allah commanded the sea to return to normal. The walls of water crashed down, drowning Pharaoh and his army. The tyrant who claimed divinity was powerless before Allah's justice. A symbol of faith and trust. The parting of the sea is more than just a miracle, it is a timeless symbol of what faith can achieve. When the Israelites stood trapped between the vast waters and Pharaoh's army, fear and despair could have overtaken them. Yet, through unwavering trust in Allah, a way forward appeared where none seemed possible. Musa's steadfastness shows that true leadership is not about power or force, but about courage, conviction, and reliance on divine guidance. Even in the most impossible circumstances, faith can move mountains and turn despair into hope. This moment reminds us that Allah's mercy and wisdom can create solutions far beyond human imagination. Pharaoh's army meets its end. Pharaoh's army, once the embodiment of power and fear, met a dramatic and final end. Their arrogance had blinded them to reality, and even witnessing the miracle unfolding before their eyes could not soften their hearts. As they charged through the parted sea, pride and defiance guided their steps, but the very waters that saved the Israelites became their doom. In an instant, their strength and power dissolved, swallowed by the sea. This event highlights how unchecked pride and cruelty lead only to destruction, while those who trust in Allah find safety and salvation. A lesson in divine justice. The downfall of Pharaoh and his soldiers is a powerful lesson in divine justice. It shows that oppression, tyranny, and arrogance are never permanent. Allah's justice may not be immediate, but it is certain, and no human power can evade it. While the Israelites were protected and delivered from oppression, the oppressors faced the consequences of their cruelty and disbelief. This story teaches us that patience, faith, and reliance on Allah are always rewarded, while arrogance and defiance in the face of truth lead to inevitable ruin. It is a timeless reminder that justice, guided by divine wisdom, prevails even when it seems delayed. Freedom at last. With Pharaoh gone, the Israelites were finally free, stepping into a future they had only dreamed of. Freedom, however, was not just the absence of tyranny, it was the beginning of a journey toward living under Allah's guidance and wisdom. Musa continued to lead his people, teaching them the laws of Allah, guiding them toward righteousness, and shaping them into a nation that would honor the divine covenant. This moment reminds us that true liberation comes with responsibility, faith, and dedication to a higher purpose. The Israelites' escape was not only a physical journey but also a spiritual one, marking the start of a new chapter of hope, trust, and divine protection. Lessons from the story. Trust in Allah even when the path seems impossible. Courage in leadership despite fear. Patience and perseverance through hardship. Divine justice always prevails. Why the sea parting story still inspires us. This story reminds us that when life feels closed from all sides, Allah can open a way where none seems possible. The sea parted once and faith can still move mountains today. Conclusion. Prophet Musa was not just a messenger, but a true leader and guide who stood firm against tyranny and oppression. His life is a shining example of courage, patience, and unwavering faith in Allah. The miracle of the sea parting reminds us that no challenge is too great for those who trust in Allah, and that divine guidance can create paths where none seem possible. Even today, the story of Musa and the parting of the sea continues to inspire millions around the world. It teaches us that no matter how dark or hopeless a situation may seem, faith, perseverance, and trust in Allah can lead us to triumph. His story is timeless, showing that true leadership comes from courage, humility, and reliance on divine wisdom. Thank you for joining us in today's video. If you enjoyed this story and found it inspiring, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more content celebrating Islamic heritage. Your support helps keep these important lessons alive and spreads the message of faith, hope, and guidance. We pray that Allah blesses you and your family with peace, happiness, and success, and that the lessons of Prophet Musa continue to guide us in every step of life.